No, thank you very much, National Spokesperson of Umkhonto weSizwe, Nhlamulo Ndlela, and also want to acknowledge Dr. Mkhize, who is a member of the National High Command and the National Chairperson, Nkosinathi Nhleko. I almost said Dr. Nkosinathi Nhleko. And our apologies that we got to start a little bit late. We were delayed because we are in the meeting of the Event Safety and Security Planning Committee, which is the ESSPC, for this event that we are organizing here in Moses Mabhida Stadium. So as we publicly stated in November 2024, Umkhonto weSizwe Party is celebrating its first year of existence as a political party here in South Africa. The many activities and programs we are engaging in as part of these celebrations will culminate, as we stated before, in a public and people's rally and gala dinner, which are going to take place here in Moses Mabhida Stadium and the Olive Convention Center on the 15th and 16th of December 2024, respectively. So the province of Gauteng pioneered the Umkhonto weSizwe Party's celebratory events on Saturday, the 30th of November 2024, in Vosloorus Stadium, Ekurhuleni, which saw traditional and religious leaders, traditional healers, people with disabilities, and more than 20,000 MK party supporters and members in attendance. The program in Gauteng was a resounding success, and we extend our gratitude and thankfulness to members of the National High Command, to the Treasurer General, the Deputy National Chairperson, the DSG, the Deputy President, members of Parliament, interfaith organizations, and most notably the President, Commander General Jacob Gedleyihlekisa Zuma, for gracing the program and addressing it in Gauteng province. In Mpumalanga province, we had the MK's first anniversary mini rally celebrations on the 1st of December 2024 in Mandla Magudulela Stadium, Mkhonto sub-region, in the Hertsebande region, Mpumalanga. The Provincial Working Committee, members of the National High Command, the Deputy National Chairperson and the National Organizer, the Provincial Convener and Coordinator were joined by more than 5,000 supporters of Umkhonto weSizwe to celebrate the first anniversary of Umkhonto weSizwe in Mpumalanga. We want to extend our gratitude and thankfulness to the National Organizer, Commander Joe Ndlela, who presented and represented us well in delivering the keynote address in the Mpumalanga program. And in KwaZulu-Natal province, the launch of our celebratory program was on the 1st of December as well in KwaNcede Umhlophe Sports Ground in Mandeni sub-region, in Ilembe region. The program was attended by members of the Provincial Working Committee and led by the Provincial Convener, Commander Willis Mchunu, members of the National High Command. And the program was addressed by our National Chairperson, Commander Nkosinathi Nhleko. And the rally in Ilembe, in Mandeni, was attended by more than 10,000 people. We take this opportunity to report that as part of this celebratory program, Umkhonto weSizwe Party is involved in a lot of other activities in all the provinces. There have been so many different people's meetings and engagements in different parts of South Africa. And we want to take this opportunity to report that our President led a delegation which included the Secretary General and the DSG to visit the annual Thanksgiving Day of the 12 Apostles Church in Christ on the 1st of December in Bloemfontein in the Free State province. We extend our appreciation to all members of the 12 Apostles Church in Christ and Chief Apostle Dr. Caesar Nonunga for the hospitality and for accepting our invitation to attend the first anniversary activities and program on the 15th and 16th of December 2024. On Saturday, the 7th of December 2024, President Jacob Zuma led a delegation which included the Secretary General, the DSG, and the National Chair to visit Ibandla Lama Nazareth, which is the Nazareth Baptist Church under the capable leadership of Unyazi Lwezulu Shembe. And President Jacob Zuma also held various strategic meetings and engagements with important royal leadership in South Africa. All these activities constitute the core political and liberation program of Umkhonto weSizwe, which fully recognizes the role of royal, traditional, and religious leadership in South Africa. Our constitution, the constitution of Umkhonto weSizwe, commits to the recognition of royal, traditional, and religious leadership in society as a whole. All provinces, as we have emphasized, held different programs at branch, VD, sub-regional, and regional levels. And what is worth noting of all these programs is the people's meeting that took place on Saturday, the 7th of December in Khayelitsha, in Cape Town. And what is worth noting as well is the handover of 2 houses by the King Tetwayo region of Umkhonto weSizwe to destitute families in the region. We take this opportunity to update the people of South Africa about the activities and programs of the upcoming weekend, which the Sunday will be the 15th of December and the Monday will be the 16th of December. We can confirm that Umkhonto weSizwe is more than ready to host a successful People's Rally on Sunday, the 15th of December 2024, here in Moses Mabhida Stadium. That the venue has been confirmed, fully paid, and all areas of compliance have been fulfilled 100% in terms of what is expected to happen. And we have secured transportation, which are buses and taxis for all the 11 regions of KwaZulu-Natal, for all the 44 municipalities of KwaZulu-Natal. So we'll be transporting people from Mkhanyakude, from Zululand, from Pugu, from Tukela, from Amajuba, from Zinyati, from Gungundlovu, from all the regions, from eThekwini, in all the zones, the 16 zones of eThekwini, we're going to be taking people to, they're going to be bringing people to Moses Mabhida from Ilembe, from King Tetwayo, from all the regions and all the municipalities. We're going to be bringing the people. And we want to state that we are not going to provide transport for members and supporters of Umkhonto weSizwe from other provinces other than the province of KwaZulu-Natal. The capacity of the stadium and the logistical arrangements and preparedness that we have put in place will not be adequate to host the entire country for the first anniversary celebrations. It is not practically possible to could accommodate all provinces. So it is not because of incompetence or the recklessness of the provincial leadership structures or MPLs that we are not bringing people to Moses Mabhida from other provinces. We have made arrangements strictly for the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and those who voluntarily and at their own cost can come are allowed to do so, but we have not made a special transport arrangements for other provinces, from other provinces to come to attend the rally. And we wish to also confirm that additional to the buses and taxis that have been hired for the People's Rally that is taking place on Sunday, the 15th, we have already spoken to PRASA to provide us with trains. So the train lines that come from KwaMashu, from Umlazi, and from Cato Ridge, we're going to be providing trains which will be used for free by those who are going to ride the trains. The good thing is that we have got a train station just here in Moses Mabhida Stadium. So they will safely take people from all the train stations that come from the line of Umlazi, mostly in the Bridge City area, and then Katwa Ridge and Kwamashu, to then come, and then they will be safely taken back home when the rally has been concluded. The gates of the rally will be in the stadium, will be opened at 7 o'clock in the morning. An entertainment program is going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to have an hour long of interfaith prayers by the religious community, because we've got a substantial religious community in Umkhonto weSizwe. So prior to the commencement of the official program, we're going to have an hour long interfaith program from 11 o'clock until 12 o'clock. And then the official program will start, presided by the national chairperson, at 12 o'clock. And then the provincial convener will welcome everyone to the event. Messages of support, messages from the fraternal and internal organizations, and then address by our president on the activities and the program political agenda of Umkhonto weSizwe. On the 16th of December, which is the Monday, Umkhonto weSizwe Party will hold a gala dinner at the Olive Convention Center. And the tables for the gala dinner are still available for those that want to participate in the gala dinner. The contact details for those who seek to attend the gala dinner and also want to use the hospitality suites here at the stadium are provided as packages at mkpevents.co.za, and the number that is provided for those who want to contact is 081-887-3497. We also want to announce publicly, because there was proper and no clear information provided before, that those who want to still apply for vending purposes, like basically to sell regalia or food in line with the necessary regulation and in compliance with what is required, should still contact the leadership of Umkhonto weSizwe here in the region of eThekwini. We have assigned Commander Bongani Cele, who is the regional organizer of eThekwini, to be responsible for all the vending activities that are going to take place. And his number, those who want to contact him, will be 065-892-7305. So Bongani Cele, the organizer of eThekwini, will be responsible for making sure that those who want to have economic value, economic benefits out of the event are allowed proper and properly regulated space to do their work. And then the regions in eThekwini that and sub-regions that want to confirm their pickup points outside of eThekwini, we have assigned Ntando Mkhize to be the one who is going to be responsible for the coordination of transport outside of eThekwini, which will be with the number of 064-503-2475. And for all the transportation of eThekwini supporters and ground forces, we've got Commander Tulas Mkhize, who is reachable on 078-101-0546. And so all the ground forces of eThekwini, if there is frustration about delayed buses, that will be the number that will be available 24/7 to make sure that everyone else safely comes into the rally. And the meeting which we just came from now, which is the Event Safety and Security Planning Committee for the MKP's first anniversary rally, has mandated us to publicly communicate the following. Number one is that no firearms and dangerous weapons will be permitted in the precincts of the stadium and the rally. And number two, that traditional weapons will only be permitted and approved for Amabuto because an official application and approval were made in regard to permitting Amabuto to carry traditional weapons. And they will be moving in a clearly defined route which will end up on the pitch of the stadium. And number 3 is that there will not be distribution and sale of alcohol in the event itself. It's an alcohol-free event in the manner in which it has been approved. And that those who are going to be transporting themselves are encouraged to use the turnstiles in the south of the stadium, because those who are going to come through the publicly funded transport of Umkhonto we Sizwe are going to utilize the north turnstiles of the stadium. So there will be clear directions from all the entrance points as to where the south turnstiles are. And that those who are going to utilize photographic drones should necessarily get a permission from the stadium and from the SAPS, so that the photographic drones are not mistaken for something else. So there has to be permission for whatever photographic drone that is going to be utilized on the day of the event. Umkhonto we Sizwe is demonstrating to the people of South Africa that despite the electoral fraud, which robbed us of our votes, were a solid, sound, and law-abiding organization, which will exhaust all permissible legal instruments to fight its battles. The Secretariat of Umkhonto we Sizwe will soon communicate the program of action and calendar for 2025, which will begin on the 6th of January 2025. The program for 2025 will include the official opening of the head office of Umkhonto we Sizwe in both Johannesburg and here in Durban. So there are, of course, 2 wings of the head office, being in Johannesburg and here in Durban. And the program for 2025 will include the full establishment of voting district, ward, sub-regional, regional, and provincial structures, and of course, provincial and regional offices of Umkhonto we Sizwe in the length and breadth of South Africa. The program for 2025 will also include the organic and public launches of Umkhonto we Sizwe Women's League, Umkhonto we Sizwe Youth League, and Umkhonto we Sizwe Students Movement. The program for 2025 will also include a week-long policy conference to consolidate our policy positions and agenda for change and radical economic transformation. And our program for 2025 will include the systematic and systemic revealing to the people of South Africa on how elections were rigged against Umkhonto we Sizwe Party. Umkhonto we Sizwe Party remains a disciplined liberation movement fighting for total emancipation and freedom. We remain opposed to the so-called government of national unity and stand opposed to any form of cooperation with the white minority racist agenda. The values and principles of Umkhonto we Sizwe remain the following: Ubuntu, unity in action, Pan-Africanism, patriotism and equality, honesty and respect, which emphasizes that we must tell no lies and claim no easy victories, democratic centralism, mandates, accountability and reporting, organic forms of public representation, discipline and hard work, knowledgeability and meritocracy, class consciousness. Umkhonto we Sizwe Party is opposed to colonialism, neocolonialism, neoliberalism, racism, sexism, and all unjust laws and systems and practices that seek to demonize black people and Africans in South Africa and the entire world. Umkhonto we Sizwe is founded on the fundamental philosophy that the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressed is their unity in action. We're a movement that is still fighting for the unification of all progressive forces in South Africa. And the first anniversary celebrations will be demonstration of the decisive move of unification of all the progressive forces and voices in South Africa. Thank you very much. Spokesperson.